I'm so sorry.
ASMR.
S Mister.
ASMR.
S Mister.
As Mr. Excuse me. Okay.
Oh wait, quick question.
Yes.
I was on our Discord server the other day.
Yeah.
Who is Mrs. Cookies?
Oh. That's broccoli, isn't it? You forgot
Oh,
the whole
Sparkly.
the whole thing that happened. Yeah,
What
I
happened?
remember.
Is that the person who solves those
The
cubes?
Rubik's cubes.
Yeah, that yeah. Yeah, it's that guy. I don't see him much anymore.
Oh, it's a guy.
Yeah, it's a guy. Mrs.
Okay.
Cookies. We're not, you
I
know,
had a
we're not
feeling.
misgendering him. He's still a guy. He's just joking about, being married to cookies.
I saw it back in the chat. Go on, Chov.
I'm sorry, Lazy Peach. I didn't catch that. Can you say it again?
I saw the balcony chat.
Oh.
Go on, Chov.
Right. Okay. Okay, so we're currently having this after party right now.
Yay!
Fun.
Yeah, fun.
Must be fun having a life.
What's that like?
I don't know. Apparently, all I do is play Stardew Valley 6 o'clock.
Oh man. I mean, I could probably play if you want to. I don't know if you want to though. I know you want to, but you should or shouldn't
Oh.
you?
I shouldn't because I've been studying the whole stream.
Really? You were able to focus?
Because I listen to podcasts while I study, so
Oh really?
yeah.
Oh man. I don't know if it's because I'm dumb or what, but whenever I listen to like people speak and like talking, my what's that?
You lose concentration.
No, like the specific part of my brain just shuts off. I can't do literacy and speech at the same time. So I can't talk and write. I can't listen and write.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's been the greatest weakness that I have when it comes to like education. I struggle.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I can't do the same. I can't listen to podcasts and do my homework because I don't know why. Like sometimes I lose focus during the stream, right? Like the guest is talking to me and I don't hear what they're saying. It's not because of like network issues, it's not because of lag or anything. It's because I couldn't hear them. I have this like selective hearing.
Oh, I do that too sometimes.
Yeah. Like when I'm reading something, I can't hear them at all because I'm trying to read it out in my head. That's why. So that's why I can't hear anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm reading and I can't understand what I'm reading in my head. Wait, is that right? Hold
No,
on.
that I think that's common with like so many people. Like they read it over and over again, but it's not coming into their head.
Yeah, like it's a mental block.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if mine is similar though. It might be a bit different.
Can you multitask?
I can when it comes to labor. That's why I'm better working in a place where I am now. With a hearing aid company, I can just let my hand do the work.
I feel like I'm like you, Shishi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like you work better through labor if you're like being
Uh,
distracted by something, like your own thoughts.
yeah, I'm more hands-on person.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've always been like that. So that's pretty much the reason why I stopped university. It wasn't for me. I thought, and I just left.
That's so smart.
Is it?
Why didn't I think of that?
But you're getting very far into the university, right? You almost graduated.
I got like 2 years left.
Oh, yeah. Still better than me. Definitely. And
Like,
yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just about to point out how, like, you're younger than me, but you've been studying longer than I have.
Not by much though.
But yeah. Okay, go on. Yeah, you were about to say something.
Like, I don't understand why there's like so much weighting put on further education after high school.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get that either.
Because I think Australia is pumping out too many university students right now.
Mm. Yeah, with the like population, fuck, going Asian, population growth and also like generation difference as well. Like, like the thing that I was talking about before with the baby boomers telling millennials to work longer before reaching retirement, right? Like the previous generation don't understand the weight that the new generation is going through right now because we discover more and more information, and that becomes the standard for the next generation to learn. But because previous generation thinks the way they do it works, nothing changes. So we're burdened with like so many things to study and so many so much to pay. Like there's so much debt that comes after because it doesn't matter to them.
Because they're all stubborn.
Mm-hmm. Old people, man, old people. We're gonna be one of them, but we don't want to be like them.
Because like the world's changing so quickly. So then the way we teach has to change as well. Otherwise, nothing's gonna happen.
Mm. Yeah. So that's why the government split into two: the progressives and the conservatives. Yeah. It sucks. It sucks for us, the younger generations, and more to come. Since it's not like the way it used to be, I guess. With the nature taking its course, and if you're sick, you die. You don't get to do that anymore. People live longer. People learn more. It's just gonna get harder for everybody. It's weird. It's really weird, and we're having a stoner talk right now. What is going on? We were
I'm
talking.
sorry, I'm busy looking at the sky.
Oh, yep. Lazy Peach is the most high right now.
He's on his own trip.
No drugs needed.
But yeah, interesting talk.
Was a great place whilst we were there.
Yeah, it's such a perfect platform for like receiving exposure. Anyone can join in, but the problem was anyone can join in.
Yeah. Wait, when did you guys start using you now?
I think. I forgot. February 2017 when I started
wow.
streaming.
How did you find you now?
How did I what? Sorry.
How did you find you now?
It was just a streaming platform. That's how I thought about it at the time. Because I was looking for a place where I could get my mind off things, since so many things were happening back then. So I wanted to like just talk to people, make friends, right? Fuck! I almost dropped something. Fuck, that was so close. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I started streaming.
But how did you like discover you now?
through Tumblr.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a Tumblr user. It
And
used
what
to be.
about Peachy?
Yeah, how did Lazy Peach discover you now? And Cookies too, you too.
Oh, back in 2015. 2015 was sort of my how do you call it? A gap year.
Oh yeah?
So that time I was actually just downloading random apps, and I saw one where it says was part of all those apps I just randomly downloaded. Uh, so I started checking it out, and this was in my first my first account. I said, well, I won't disclose it here because I had my full name on it, but that's how I started, and then I got off like probably like a week after. And then 1 year later, I was working and I got bored at home. So I went to my old apps, checking it out, and started watching you now again.
Ah, okay, so it
And
was an on and
yeah,
off thing.
yeah.
And then you.
How I started broadcasting was because of a positive person who kept he kept telling me to broadcast. So I started getting like I don't know, getting encouraged to broadcast. So I was camera shy, like real camera shy. So I started broadcasting the ceiling
Yeah,
and
I saw the Sleeping Squad
the Sleeping
broadcast.
Squad. I used to always broadcast in Sleeping Squad. And I watch a lot of broadcasters. That's how I met Shishimaru. Um, what got me was don't be shy, come say hi. So I was I was mainly a chatter back then, but now it's just I don't like I don't know.
Yeah, it
Just
developed really fast. You developed really fast as a streamer, I think. You even have your thing now, like like your own content that you own.
it's just random stuff.
Hmm.
I don't hmm.
Well, that's your brand now. It's a good
What
thing to have.
random?
Random is your brand. All
So
right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Like the way like you now get a hold of people. Like as long as you end up with the right person to watch, I guess. When I made that "Why I Left You Now" video, I had more things to say, but of course I wanted to keep it short. And since it wasn't like a huge problem, because I do understand why they do this, but there was a problem that I wanted to mention, and it was about how you now cares a lot about money, right?
Yeah.
Partnership is pretty much a contract after you reach this KPI that they have. So you're pretty much becoming like you're being hired as a business person where you can fundraise as much as possible and you
Yeah, I
yeah,
heard that.
you only get a portion of it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's pretty much how most streams work if the platform itself is biased towards people who can bring in more money into the website. Yeah.
Because I heard if you're partnered and you no longer stream or you don't hit a certain amount of hours of streaming or something, then they will revoke your partnership.
Yeah. So they have a KPI. It's pretty much a sales business.
That's why Twitch is so much better.
Mm. Twitch is fair. I really like Twitch. Like I was hesitant at first because, as I said, I considered it as like a gaming site, and I'm not like a big time gamer or anything.
I have a problem with Twitch now.
What's that?
That there's nothing
Stop
wrong with it.
watching.
Yeah.
Cookies.
Pokemon?
Cookies problem.
Oh, my problem.
Yes.
It's addicting.
No,
That's too addictive.
yeah, we were just talking about it in Lazy Peach's live stream before. Yeah, how Lazy Peach followed me into the Twitch, into Twitch, and I mentioned to Lazy Peach that it was because of cookies that we moved over to Twitch. So now Lazy Peach is now blaming you for pretty much taking over all of the spare time Lazy Peach has because Lazy Peach can't stop watching streams.
But it's like so much better though.
I know. It is. Inarguably
Like-
better.
There's no fault.
Mm. I wouldn't
Like-
call it flawless. I
Like-
don't know.
It's so much more polished compared to you now
Hmm.
and YouTube Live and whatever other platform.
Yeah. It's definitely better moderated, and also people who works for Twitch cares about how the platform performs.
Yeah.
That's what you now lacks, like people who looks after the website.
No, actually, because I used YouNow in 2011.
Mm.
Even though the technology was a bit lower back then, YouNow used to have what Twitch has now, more or less.
That's so weird how they changed.
It's because I think when Twitch started gaining traction, YouNow couldn't keep up. So then they became very money
That's what money
orientated.
does.
Oh.
I
I
hate money.
see.
I think money is just.
Mm. Yeah.
Because they basically started at the same time,
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
except it was called Justin TV or whatever.
For Twitch, and then was it Blog TV?
No, YouNow was its own separate entity. YouNow bought out Blog TV.
Oh, they bought out Blog TV, but they didn't really convert from Blog TV.
Wait, what? Twitch was Justin TV?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think I had an account with it.
Oh, you probably lost it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Dang
when
it.
the account is inactive for like more than 6 months, was it?
Something like that.
Yeah, they let you have the they disable your account, and then it'll be available for somebody else to use as a brand new account.
To be honest, I'm waiting for Lazy Peach to pop up.
Have you found that channel? Do you know if
I
it's still
found
active?
it. I'm just waiting.
Okay. Hmm. Shishimaru wasn't available when I first went into Twitch, so I had to come in as Shy Shishimaru. And then I tried to change my name, and then I realized that I can change into Shishimaru. I was like, "Fuck yes!" Hell
wasn't
yes!
it Shishimaru 555?
Oh yeah, it was. Sorry, yeah, it wasn't Shy Shishimaru. Because I originally made that account so that I can watch streams, but I lost interest.
Oh, how does that work? Like, does the store go 555 after you're affiliated? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just trying to remember what happened. I think I changed it before I got affiliated.
Yeah, you did. You changed it before.
Yeah. So it was Shishimaru 555 before, and then I changed it to Shishimaru. Then I reached a certain requirements that I needed for the affiliation, and it happened. Yeah, I think
Celebration.
celebration, drinking wine and shit, being fancy.
That was a good stream.
Mm. It was. It was. Man, I was so happy. I worked so hard on you now, and it was so fruitless. So frustrating.
Toxic website, you know.
It turned into a toxic website. It used to be better. Like when you're ignorant of what was happening, it is a great website.
Like you now, pre-money times, damn, that was a great site.
Yeah. Oh man. Just continues to encourage people. Oh, excuse me, goodness. Oh man, I'm belching everywhere. I'm sorry. But they just keep on encouraging people who pretty much influences the viewers in the worst ways. Like some people are great. Some people like I have much respect for Carrie B for being such an honest person. Like there's no shade in her. She doesn't make fun of anybody else, I think. As far as I know. Lazy Peach, do you know anything on Carrie B?
I've been up to for a while. All I know is the splits. And
Yeah.
she does have a distinctive voice
Yeah.
that I actually find quite like polite in a way. Because she does say thank you to everyone in the chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was cool.
Actually,
She's still
sometimes yeah, she says thank you, but sometimes it sounds very disingenuous because like she's tired and she can't really put her emotion behind her words. Like she's been streaming for a long time, and yeah, that's when she becomes like a very stale like waitress.
Because it's so repetitive.
Yeah, you get sick of it eventually.
But also because you're streaming to a bunch of
Wait,
12s.
is she the same color on screen? Because I think my screen is showing different colors. Is she like more tannish or orange?
I think she has a tan.
Ah, it's my screen then.
Hmm. I don't know though. Like these days, I don't really watch her stream much anymore. Still respect her though for what she does, but yeah, I just don't keep up on you now.
Because Twitch is all you need.
Twitch is great. Yeah, Twitch has very very positive effect on the streamers.
It's a curse and a blessing.
Yeah, I'm so
What?
glad that I found this one streamer that I enjoy. Like, I gotta be able to understand the viewer's point of view, right?
Yeah. And it's good for like cross fan base, I
Yeah,
guess.
networking is very important.
That's the
That's
word.
right.
Networking.
So,
Just reminded me. I need to bring my fans, my friends, because
oh fuck! I forgot. I was supposed to raid people. Ah.
I need to bring my friends over, my regulars, to Twitch.
Oh yeah, you should. You should.
Peachy, do you stream on Twitch? Because I never get your notification.
Oh, I use Twitter as my, as my alert.
I mean,
Ah.
Lazy Peach's channel has a few videos of the previous stream, so that's evident. He streams. Hmm?
Are you trying to call me out?
No, I'm saying, yeah, because yeah, you were not sure if Lazy Peach streamed, right? Wait, did I say something wrong?
I need to bring my regulars over from you now to Twitch.
Hmm.
I think you know some of these people. I'm sure you remember Bohi.
Mm-hmm.
He was over. Bohi, or how you pronounce Bohi.
Sorry. Oh man, that fucking bullshit of the the fucking. I hate that part about you now. Oh my god. Every time I tune into somebody's stream, people starts talking to me. I'm just trying to watch a stream, but they start a conversation in the chat box and it makes me look so bad because I'm dominating the entire conversation. Oh man. I'm so triggered right now.
Oh yeah, Twitch doesn't do that.
Yeah,
Like
Twitch.
yesterday,
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
watching someone, and then it was like Shishima. I was like, wait, I know this name.
Oh god. I hate that so much.
That's one of the problems of you now. They should turn that off or have an option.
If you're good friends with people and like you respect their taste in their streamers, yeah, I mean, I would love to know, and I would love to like visit and watch the thing that they're watching. The thing that I don't understand, like with you now viewers, I'm not trying to shit on you now viewers. It's just when I join into another person, we need to respect the host, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we talking about somebody else and continue the conversation for the next 5 or 10 minutes? And the host is just sitting there looking dumb.
Because that person is better than the host.
Even if that's true, the focus should be on the host. It's their stream. We're just using their chat box for our own, personal gain. And it's so rude. I hate being rude. Although, I'm rude to most of my friends. But yeah, that's besides the point. You don't know this person, so why do that? Fuck. Oh my god. So triggering. Oh boy. Yeah, you now stories.
But
Bad
still,
time.
it was such a good site.
Hmm.
Like the amount of people I met on you now that I kind of still talk to, it's like, wow, you now, what a great site.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find quite like interesting people.
Yeah. You now 70% is bad. 30%, that's who you keep. Oh, so 30% that you agree with, I guess. If you share like a common idea with each other. Ah man, that needs to go. The whole like if your favorite streamer is watching something, like you can go into their stream and start talking to them. Like you now even lets people know that you're in the chat box.
Yeah.
Oh god. My god. Fucking god. Oh man, I'm getting flashbacks. You need like a third party streaming software on Twitch that pretty much filters out most of the less equipped people, should I say. I don't want to call them dumb. Not everybody who can't use the computer is dumb. But yeah, that pretty much filters out like those people. That's why Twitch is such a advanced place for streamers.
Yeah, because it's all about the setup. Whereas you now is more like, well, anyone can do you
Yeah.
now. There's no real art form.
Yeah, it's so accessible and yeah, they can do whatever they like, although they don't know what the standards are when it comes to streaming.
It's like this. You now is like someone who thinks they can race a car but really can't. And Twitch is someone that can race a car.
Mm.
There's a difference between amateur
Yeah.
and professional amateur. I don't want to say professional because, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's like competing in bumper carts and competing in monster truck. Yeah.
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 I like how you guys phrase put that in like a nice phrase.
It's still fun nonetheless, you know, like participating in it. But you'll start to wake up to things and how. What's a better word? But yeah, you get it.
Because that's why I asked Shishi to start on Twitch in the first place, because I thought you could actually do it.
I didn't want to touch OBS, to be honest. That's why I was so scared of like moving over to Twitch.
I agree. OBS was like really hard for me at
It's
first.
so intimidating. Like so many options, and you don't know what to click on, like how to use it, and
Did you YouTube everything? That's what I did.
yeah. That's how I learned as well.
Because I downloaded OBS and I'm just having a look and I'm like, whoa, don't know what to do, man.
You gotta poke it with the right stick. Like you gotta like start learning from like what you want out of it, and then you gotta slowly work your way through to how you want the stream to be. Man, I actually learned to use OBS through like YouTube streaming. I think that was a great practice, like learning how to use it there instead of on Twitch, so that I don't have to embarrass myself. I learned how to like control the bit rate and everything. I didn't even realize that was that important of a thing to adjust.
Oh my god, I remember like I think I was guesting with you, and then PG was like suggesting you to lower the bitrate to like 30 or something, and then you were like, but I already have it at like 15.
It doesn't
Oh,
go.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, you told me to lower the bit rate, but I had the shittiest internet. It wasn't the bit rate. I I already had the bit rate to I think 200 is the lowest. You can't lower it from there.
I
Yeah.
remember what I said. You know what? To 500.
I'm like, lazy Peach, I feel so attacked right now. Like I can't lower it from here. I was so
Oh,
glad though. Like getting the NBN, but now that I moved out, I miss it.
It's not that bad, is it?
It's not as bad as before over here.
What's
But
your net speed?
I think what is it? Upload is definitely under 1 GB per second. Per second? As if. Hold on.
One megabyte per second, or
Oh, wait. Is it megabyte or gigabyte? Oh, it is megabyte. Sorry. Yeah, it is
I
megabyte.
was like 1 GB per second. You know
I
how
wish.
big that is?
that's like fast.
I wish.
That's like faster than optic fiber.
All right. Let me just check. Oh wait, am I? Oh fuck, I am. I'm still on my mobile data. Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna reset itself. Oh, what's my speed? Download is 13.5 megabytes per second. Oh, excuse
That's
me.
pretty good, man.
Yeah, it's better than how it used to be. I remember like being around I think the download speed was like 0.4. No, it was 4 point something, sorry. 4 point something megabyte per second, and then upload speed was about 0.1. That was ridiculous.
0.1 of a megabyte.
And I was streaming on that on YouNow. So YouNow is impressive on that part, I guess.
Because there's nothing to control on you now.
Yeah, they automatically configure it for you, which I've realized.
I think you now's capped at 480 or something like that.
Yeah, that's the
360?
max. That's the cap, I think. I could be wrong.
That's what I heard. 480.
Yeah, 720 is where it's at. 1080 on a good day.
You guys, Come on, 160 is weird. That's what I'm watching with streams now. I'm watching with 160 because everyone's using the net.
I mean,
But
yeah, go on.
for some reason, only Shishi's what's gonna call it? Shishi's only Shishi I can stream on at 160, whereas everywhere else I can stream like 720, 1080.
There's a lot of things to learn from like stream summary, I've noticed. And I'm supposed to be talking to Artie about that actually. About the whole, setting up the Streamlabs because he needs help setting up the alerts and like comments and stuff. Not comments, chat.
Oh, speaking of do you mean the alerts for OBS?
Yeah. And
Oh, I
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs is better than Elements, but Elements has nice like they have nice themes.
Hmm.
But
I like
just
the
use-
bot, the way it answers people.
They have a nice
You
bot.
need that bot, Shishi.
I know.
It's free, by the way.
Yeah,
No pay.
I'm gonna definitely
Yeah,
check
that's
it
what
out.
I thought, because I thought everyone just used the same bot,
Hmm.
provided that you're using Stream Elements or whatever you're using.
I wanted to change the bot's name. That's why I chose Automaru. I mean Streamlab bot because I get to decide on what name it is. But it's not even working on Discord and like to set up the commands and everything. It's a struggle and a half to make things work. It's good though. I'm gonna keep Automaru for like specific commands and then I might get the stream element thing. Do you get to change the not username? Do you get to change the bot name on the stream? No? Didn't think so.
It's
I
a
don't
way
think
for
so.
them to market their own bot.
Yeah.
Just don't they use MooBot?
Oh, I've seen what's her face? Oh, Audrey?
Yeah,
That you were
Peachy.
watching? Yeah.
Peachy mess.
not you. Not you, Lazy Peach. Another streamer by the name of Peachy.
Oh, sounds familiar.
Hmm. She's Malaysian, right?
It's Peachy mess. Peachy is someone else.
My bad, sorry.
But you can watch Peachy. I watch Peachy. She's nice as well.
Yeah.
There's another famous bot called Nightbot. Is that a cool bot?
Yeah, Nightbot is also a bot.
Yeah, I've seen that one around as well.
I've seen it in like YouTube streams a lot. Nightbots. What else? There
And
was
the one
another
that tells you to drink water.
Which one's that?
That's the one.
I can't remember. But I know that there's a bot that tells you like every hour or however many hours you've been streaming, you should have drunk this many liters or this many milliliters of water.
I think Stream Elements does that too.
Oh really? That's interesting. Oh, there's Deepbot as well. I remember now.
Deep bot.
Deepbot.
Deep throat.
Yeah. Like out of all the names, I think I like Stream Elements.
Yeah, Stream Elements sounds cool.
Yeah. That sounds better. Oh boy, oh boy. Right. So I'm gonna have to do some research, get this bot to work.
If you're thinking of Stream Elements, you should get their Twitch app as well. It has some really good features on it.
What can you do?
It shows who has the most, what kind of emoticon is the most used. Shows numbers of how many times it's been
Oh
used.
yeah, you were showing it to us on the live
Yeah.
stream.
And it also provides loyalty points on the chart as well.
Oh yeah. I noticed that.
I like those loyalty points. And I like how you can gamble with it as well.
You can?
Yeah.
It's like Mumtaro, what we use on in Discord.
All right. Yeah, one of those. All right.
Oh, I accidentally gave myself 1 billion points. Accidentally.
I saw. I was like, why is Lazy Peach at the top of the ranking? Like, it's his own stream.
But it would make sense that he has the most points, no?
It's so I can give out points.
Right. But you're still gonna be number one, though.
To be one lucky viewer will be winning 100 million points soon.
And you gotta
I
top
will
that
be there.
somehow.
With 200 million points. Okay, that's just gonna build a lot of.
And what can we spend on your point system?
Yeah, what's the benefit of, like, having those points?
I don't know.
Oh,
This is
like-
my first time on Twitch.
I think you can set it up. So like X amount of points you can like be added on Snapchat, or like X amount of points then you can be added on Steam and stuff like that.
An actual loyalty points you could convert to, like, prizes. Yeah.
Exactly. So you just can't buy your way through with money. Which is a good system actually.
Hmm. Clever.
Or you could just gamble your way through.
I mean, I think I prefer to gamble with it, I guess, if I do earn any points in a stream. I think it's a really interesting mechanics, though. Yeah, it sounds fun.
I think if you like donate and pay all the bits, then like X amount of bits equal to X amount of points and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
I turned that off.
There you go.
The reason why I turned it off is so people won't get extra special treatment, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's important. Like, you don't want to give them too much.
Unless they want 100 million.
Yeah, it's all about slowly approaching your ideas and see what works and see what doesn't.
Yeah. The reason why I messaged you about what do you call it? This about stream elements, but it turns out that you've done Automaru to do exactly what stream elements does. So awesome.
When did you do this?
A while back.
Oh, really?
Probably last week.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The thing with Automaru is it can't respond to people. It can only respond to commands. So the way how, like, if you mention Discord in your live stream, a stream element is going to come in and, you know, link you that link, right?
Yeah.
Automaru can't do that.
It can't.
No, it can't.
Well, you can do it with making new commands.
Yeah,
sure.
but it doesn't seem to work that way, which I've
Okay.
noticed.
I see.
I
Yeah.
think if you were to code that, that would just take too much effort.
But the beauty with Automaru is you can connect it with OBS, and you can set up a command which triggers OBS to activate, like, certain sources as in, like, stuff that you can show on screen. Meaning, like, if you use an image on a live stream, not a live stream, on OBS, and you set up a command connected to that, if one of the viewers uses that command, it activates itself while you're live streaming.
Not bad.
Pretend you get a nyan cat on your OBS and you make it invisible. Once the viewer uses that command, it becomes visible. So you can make it say hello and everything. It's pretty much like Streamlabs, but commands. If you get what I mean.
Interesting.
So I'm trying to do this thing with Padfoot right now. Like make a Padfoot command so that if I get the connection done with the command and Padfoot image on OBS, then Padfoot pops up.
Pet foot? Why pet foot?
To test it out because I couldn't think of any other thing that I could use at the time.
Oh, wow.
So that's in the making.
Yeah, Padfoot's like sort of the mascot now.
Yeah, it is of Shishimaru. Shishimaru as a character is a dog though in Ninja Hattori, so it's pretty accurate.
It does say that.
Pet fufu.
Pet Fufu.
Oh my god, please don't say that word.
I'm just gonna talk to Jelly for a bit.
Okay.
Okay, do you guys know what fufu means? Oh, do you know what fufu means in my language?
No.
It means it's a bad word. It means masturbation.
Oh no.
But in like another language, it means food. So whenever they use the word fufu, I just giggle. Now you know why.
Pet fufu.
Oh my god. Speaking of studies, how are studies?
It's okay.
Halfway? Almost done?
Yeah. Halfway.
Oh, what? When does it finish? The end of this year?
No, it finishes in 2 years' time.
Oh, you mean the whole thing? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's pretty cool. Well, that's like, what do you call it? A lot of time, though.
Yeah. A lot of effort.
What's when does break? Do you guys break like every half year or?
Yeah, so I got 1 week break until I have my exams. And then after my exams, I have about a month off. And then I have about 3 months back at uni. Or maybe not even 3 months. Oh, yeah, 3 months? Yeah, 3 months. And then I have like 4 or 5 month break.
Awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm like I'm currently searching for a job.
Because didn't you do IT?
Pardon?
Didn't you study IT?
Yeah. Uh,
Like what type of IT?
just the general basics. Do you want me to
Oh.
update your computer? Oh yeah. And then
So software
both
and
both
hardware.
yeah.
Oh.
It's really it's actually really fun. It's a really fun class, by the way. It's really I don't know how to explain it. It's really different in the other classes I've been to.
Oh, what other classes did you do?
Like mostly customer service, retail, employment skills, health and safety. I've been to a lot of classes.
Oh, wow.
I just dropped out of business.
Yeah, business is boring.
That's the cool thing about the Western schools because we have like plenty of like options. Even if you don't want it, you can just change your subject straight away. That's so cool.
Yeah, there's so many options, so many uh, Because I think Shhh studied business.
I should warn him. Don't. Don't. It's so boring.
I studied business in high school. Oh, that was so boring.
It's all good until like you have to write everything down. I was just so lazy.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
So yeah, I was eavesdropping.
Oh wow. Chat can be so savvy sometimes
Yeah.
though.
People can get very creative with words.
Well, at least you guys know I do get hurt sometimes.
Yeah, of course, you're human. There are some certain things that, I hope the chat doesn't say to me because I know that I will be offended by it. And when I say I'm mad, I'm not really mad. I'm just, being pretend mad for like comedic purposes. Although with the Jap thing, I was triggered at the time, but yeah, it's fun to talk about later on. Yeah.
That is pretty interesting. I've never heard of that. I do have I heard about like there used to be one that called us Pacific Islanders what do you call it? Coconuts.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
used to
yeah.
be insults.
Mm.
I never knew that. This old man called me a coconut. I just blanked.
Mm. I'm not sure if people mistake like derogatory terms as like when you make a comment on a person's appearance, I guess, and also relating to their culture as well.
Mm.
Yeah, like referring to black people as like, oh, there was this woman. Who was a famous person? I forgot. But she referred to this party full of like black people as like Planet of the Apes or something. And fuck, Rose something. What's her name? Fuck, I forgot. But it's okay. Yeah, she's irrelevant now. But yeah, she used to be in a famous TV show, and she got into trouble for that. Now, that's clearly an insult. She blamed it on the drugs, but that's clearly her being racist.
In this day and age, it's hard not to be racist.
Mm.
'Cause,
No, it used to be that way. Like we were okay with it until we got woke, I guess.
hmm,
Woke.
I should correct my saying. It's hard not to be offended.
Mm. Yeah, like the society is just choosing which word to be offended by just because one person got hurt. Although racism does involve like a larger topic. It's important to be sensitive and appropriate if you're going to hurt the other person. Yeah. Don't say it, right?
Yeah. Like the N word, nibbers.
Mm.
I said it with B, guys. Guys, I said it with B. Don't
Yes,
worry.
yes. I heard. Yeah.
But that's how what's his name? That's how the king of YouTube says it. Or used to say it.
Oh, right. Yes. I was
PewDiePie?
confused. Yeah, I was confused as to who you were referring to, but I figured it out. Yeah, he
He's
is the
just
king.
free.
He's dominating with that subscriber count.
I think he's so used to getting like bombarded with like haters. Now it's just he knows how to get around, like
Hmm.
get over that so fast.
He's
He's just
experienced.
he's so good at mocking, not mocking like it's
Hmm.
just too good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like he went through all the problems that anybody on YouTube could have gone through, you know, like stalkers and like well people visiting his house in general and like
Oh,
media
I was
attacking him.
I wasn't a viewer for that long since because you guys kept talking about him.
Hmm.
I ended up watching. Now I watch every day. I'm like, oh, Keshu Shishimaru. But yeah, so everything's all good.
Hmm. He used to be so repetitive with the gaming, and once he stepped his game up with like changing his content and everything, he became so much better. Yeah, that's why I'm a big fan, definitely a big fan. With confidence, I can say that. And I'm so glad that I have some people to talk to you about this because like comment section doesn't do it justice when it comes to like YouTube videos, especially for like big time YouTubers. You can't talk to anyone. They don't respond to you, or they respond to you in the most, no, in the least effective or productive way.
I still don't understand PewDiePie.
Yeah, because I, I feel like Cookies is so detached from this internet culture that we have. I feel like
Kinda. Yes
yeah,
and no, I'd
yes
say.
and no. Yeah, you're growing into it now. Like you're being introduced through Twitch, definitely.
I'm late to the party.
Yeah, and you started from you now. So yeah, you're slowly working your way in, which is good.
Because like I don't really use Discord. I don't really use Twitter.
Yeah, I didn't know Discord existed until I started you now.
Same. I hated Discord when you started it. I did not understand Discord one bit.
Same. I let this one person do it for me, like setting up all the things because I didn't really care about the server much. And then things got out of control. I like to keep things simple, like minimalist, right? Without having colors and the usernames and I don't know, just separating people into these sections, admins, moderators, like regulars. I hate that shit.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Yeah, let's
Because
be
I was
communist. Let's be communist, everybody. Everybody's equal. No, I don't. I don't really believe in communism, but I believe in equality. I like it the way
there,
it is.
You
there's
know
a
what's
time.
funny? I was actually watching people just making cringe compilations of feminists, and they they keep saying they are for equality, but when it comes to like men, they they
Yeah,
start
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're harassing me for saying hello.
No, they're feminazis. Like they're like active. What's that? What's not misogynist? The opposite. Fuck. Whatever. The men haters. Fuck, I talk a lot. I need to stop this. I can't be doing this all the time.
No, it's good.
I know, but because I've been streaming for so long, like whenever I sit in front of a computer and start talking, I just have a conversation with myself and I can't help it anymore. But when I'm outside, I don't talk as much. I don't talk to people. It's so weird.
Same. I don't like to talk to people as well.
Mm.
Oh, I'm different then. I talk to everyone.
That's a good thing. That is a good thing. You stay true to yourself. I like to think this is the way I am. Like if I really did. I completely forgot what I was going to follow that up with. Yeah, I like to think, the talkative self right now is who I am outside.
But the
Mm.
cool thing is, people like to listen.
Mm. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
strange, huh? Like, if you're
What the
watching,
hell?
huh?
Oh no, I just received 100 likes on a comment in the Pewds. One of
Oh,
Pewds
good
videos.
job! Congratulations. Yeah, I was gonna say it's strange how, like, when you're watching someone else's stream, like, by force you are like being made to respect their speech, right? I mean, you can only listen. You can type in whatever you want, but it's up to them to listen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about one of my couple of months ago? There was this person who used to live on our road, and that person. Oh my god, that was so stupid of that person.
Mm-hmm.
So that person commented and said, I remember you. I like your videos, and um, I deleted it, by the way. They posted the name of my road, so for everyone to see
They doxed you.
on YouTube. So I had to delete it, and I messaged. Oh, actually, I got their Facebook. I just messaged that person. Please don't reveal people's address
Mm.
on the internet. Oh my god, that was so so stupid.
Wow.
I've never met someone so. Oh my god.
Mm.
Ah, that's the thing about the internet. You have to be careful of what you put on online.
Yeah.
You, yeah. There's a thing. There's a popular thing on Twitch. So it's called, what do you call it? Swatting.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah, 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 yeah,
I've seen that a couple of times on YouTube, where someone accidentally reveals their location, and then some idiot will call the police and say they're at this place,
yeah. Mm.
and then all of a sudden there's a SWAT team behind you, something like that.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Yeah,
But people do it anyway just because they think they won't get caught and it's funny. It's not. It's really not. But yeah.
yeah. Do people get caught?
Yeah. I think there was this 15-year-old kid who swatted someone and got caught because of it. Yeah, because some people don't use VPN and some people don't use, like number blockers or anything of that sort. They get tracked and they get caught.
Awesome,
Mm. Yeah, it's awesome thing. It's an awesome thing.
awesome, and a bad thing.
Mm. Yeah, and you don't even have to expose your address sometimes. Like some good hackers, they know how to figure out where you live through like IP addresses and everything.
It's a scary place.
Mm.
Have you guys been curious to go see what happens in the dark web?
I
Oh
was
yes,
once.
I was curious.
Mm.
I don't want to go.
I've tried out Onion. I think that was what it was called.
Tor,
Yeah,
the onion router.
yeah,
Oh, is that what they used? The browser?
yeah. To go into deep web.
There's a few, but I think Tor's the most common one.
Mm.
I just want to have a look.
I tried to look for things. I just didn't know where to look from. I think that was the problem. Like I
Because
started.
like,
Mm.
cause like to me, on the dark web, all the browsers are just like black backgrounds and everything's just dark.
I don't know if that's the thing that makes them get called dark web, but
In my head, that's
yeah.
what it looks
That's
like.
what you expect, right? Yeah.
It's like some guy sits in a dark room with his hoodie on, and there's just a lamp on, and then this browser is just black, and then there's white writing everywhere.
Mm, yeah.
I
Literal
think
dark web.
there is a YouTuber who does that. He goes on dark webs
Yeah,
and
I
checks.
know. I've seen like so many of his videos, but I never subscribed to him. I completely forgot his username.
What's the channel called?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Hmm. Yeah, it's one of those
Uh,
channels that you just accidentally start
Yeah.
watching. Yeah.
I need to go fishing then.
I just I'm so into conspiracy theories. Oh my god.
Yes.
I can't stop watching everything. Especially what's his name? Shane Dawson's videos. Not bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. He started doing this entire series on conspiracies.
Yeah. I just don't like his background music. It's too scary.
Mm. I
Wasn't
don't.
he a you now?
Oh, he was.
I think
Probably.
so.
Hmm. What was I gonna say? Yeah, dark web or deep web, whichever. What's the difference? I can't.
I think they're the same thing.
Yeah. So I used Tor and started searching things up. Like I started with like, well, first of all, the easiest would have been dead body, right? But you can actually Google stuff up and like find so many images like that, which I've realized later on. But I was trying to search something, then I couldn't find anything.
There's a
It's
popular site back then called Rotten. I don't know if you guys know it,
oh
but
yeah 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 yeah, I
it
know that
was
one.
all over the place.
Mm.
Oh, sorry, continue.
Yeah, I know that site though. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. What was it? Yeah. So I stopped after that because I felt like it was useless. Like it was nothing different from just using the normal browser.
But aren't you interested, like what you can buy on the Silk Road and things like that?
I never considered because didn't have the need to. Like maybe if I was looking for like coke or meth or ecstasy or anything like that, like hard drugs, yeah, I might go in there. But then again, I was
Did
never
you say
interested.
Coke?
Yes,
Did you
coke.
say Coke? Okay,
Yeah.
just reminded me of Coke.
Oh yeah, Coca Cola
Well, apparently it's the cleanest drugs you can get, and it comes shipped to your door.
through deep web.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's how Bitcoin started, or cryptocurrency.
Hmm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because people convert their money to bitcoins, and then that's how they purchase services and products. Because
Because
it,
you can't get tracked.
yeah, it can't be traced. Smart.
And apparently, a lot of military and all that stuff communicate through the dark web.
Conspiracy.
See, it's a very interesting place
Yeah,
because
it
it's like
is.
it's like what 70% of what the internet is, whereas just the normal internet is like 30%.
Mm. Yeah, it's a it's a big place to be on the like on a normal internet. It's a big place to be, but there's so much more that you could dig up.
Who calculated that?
I don't
Uh,
know. I just saw it
I
on a
just wonder
documentary.
who calculated it.
but it sounds true though.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just got an idea for an extra YouTube video. So
Lazy Peach explores the dark web.
ridiculous conspiracy theories
Mm.
turned into a humor, comedy.
Like
Sorry.
I think that's a good idea. I support that. I was I never really knew much about dark web when I was using Tor. Like I didn't know where to start, right? And I did the thing and it was useless. I stopped using it. I uninstalled it. Then, like I ended up on so many videos where like they involved like some stories about the dark web, and I was so glad that I didn't find anything. Like I get told these things, about the red room and everything. There's even a game about that, about the red
Oh
room.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't want to end up in one of those.
What if us saying the word dark web or deep web triggers like some kind of government to record our our
Oh
conversation?
yeah. We're probably being listened to right now.
Yeah.
FBI just come and say,
We're actually
Because
out
they're
of
not gonna
milk.
have it all.
Yeah, I'm out of milk right now.
that meme was so funny.
Mm.
Can someone bring me up to speed with this meme?
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I thought cookies wouldn't know what we were talking about. Right. So there's an image of a meme, right? It's about the FBI meme, how they tap into your webcam and microphone and just pretty much monitors what you do without your permission. Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's a play on that. So this meme goes, there's a boy just sitting in front of the computer, and then he mumbles to himself, "Oh shit, I forgot to get milk." And then FBI just pretty much calls his phone up and then says, "Look outside." And then he's bringing in this like 2 bottles of milk. And there's an image of that FBI guy.
Oh no.
So I think the meme is called some caring FBI. Like
I just call it FBI meme.
yeah, it's something positive. Like FBI that cares about you. I forgot what it was
Oh
called.
no.
I saw in one of PewDiePie's videos. That's why it was so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. FBI. FBI memes are great. Although it is very terrifying though. Like the idea of somebody listening to you all the time.
But I guess it has to happen.
Mm. There needs to be
Because,
some moderation.
like, if you got nothing to hide, then there's nothing to worry about, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Nah, guys, I'm hiding something.
But
No, I'm just joking. I have a friend who's well, I don't know if they're currently like fully girl yet, but I have a friend who used to be a boy. He currently entered a pageant, and they told him that he can't win because he's not a girl, but he ended up entering and won. But this was after he won,
mm.
so they revoked the award,
What the fuck?
and then until he ended up on the news complaining, then they gave it back to him. So I don't know what's the story about that. Just
But
yeah, pretty effed up.
but he won. I don't get it.
Maybe it's because I don't remember much. This was like 2 years ago. I remember that he did win. They said they're what do you call it? They're what do you call it? Goatscape, sheepscape, something about that.
Scapegoat.
Scapegoat, yeah.
Scapegoat. That's the one. The scapegoat was to say that in their application it said only girls can enter, but that person identified herself as a girl.
And she won.
Pretty confusing, yeah.
Alrighty then. Okay.
They should have. I think these days they should say that contestant has to be biologically a girl, a female. If they're gonna do that, something like that.
Yeah, what is with that? Actually, yeah, I wanted to talk about that with people in the stream because this is the only place where I get, the feedback, like a proper feedback, right? What's the difference between man and male? And then, woman and female? Because some people think it's the same thing, right? I think it's completely different. Man and woman is a social construct, and male and female is biological structure.
I think you just summed it up.
Yeah, is it not? Because male means you have a dick.
Yeah.
You ejaculate sperm into a female body, uterus. Yeah.
Please don't remind me what I do in my other days.
Alrighty then, thanks for the detail. Right, so yeah. So that's what I think anyway. But I see so many people using, I identify as female thing going on. You can't identify as female. You can't identify as male.
Yeah, that's impossible. I think they need to go back to English class.
Yep.
Otherwise, someone should teach them the meaning of what you just said: woman, man, and female and male.
Mm.
Very interesting. Because, like, if you asked me that question maybe 5 minutes ago, I would just said they're the same thing. But now I'm like, yeah, you're probably right.
Mm. I mean, we're biologically different, definitely different, like male and female, right? But man and woman, I understand that there is a social construct. Like, if you identify as a woman, actually, no, you know what? Now that I think about it, transgender people, they get the surgery and the wee wee becomes a hole and the hole becomes a wee wee. So, oh man. Wait, does that mean you can transition into male and female?
No, don't confuse yourself. What you said first is the right one.
Is the right one?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, that's something to sleep on, I guess. Speaking of sleep, I need to go. Alright, yeah, thank you so much for the nice chat, by the way. The after party was great. I don't know about today, but like there's something about today. There's something about today that was so constantly flowing. I really enjoyed it.
I think because we just set no topic, that's why.
Yeah. I didn't have anything planned. And also I feel like I got a good sleep. I think sleep was the thing that I was lacking last week and the previous week.
Wow. Sleep is important, Shishi.
Mm.
Unless you're playing Stardew Valley.
Are you gonna play after this?
Hell no.
Yeah,
You-
it's a great
Mm.
I agree.
As a
I've
PT.
actually...
Oh, yep, go on.
Oh, don't worry, it's not important.
I was gonna ask Lazy Peach, like, did you get the fiber yet, or?
The set dates are 29th of this month.
Okay, so today happens to be a good day for you, connection-wise.
I just set the everything laid to 360p.
Okay, and then it improved itself.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, because the live stream looked better.
Everyone was out at that time, so
Mm.
yay!
Yeah. So yeah, next time let's play together as this group again.
Sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. We can have it like an occasional thing so that we don't get bored straight away. Because apparently, once you run out of things to do in that game, that's it. It's over.
Oh yeah, I'm dreading the day I finish the community thingy.
That's what I'm afraid of when it comes to like these management games. Like once you beat the game, that's it. Like there's no other objective.
you can always make more money.
Mm.
Should I start spending?
If you are playing your own solo game, yeah, of course, you can do whatever you want with the money.
I'll be broke.
Then we gotta go make more money.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be off then.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, likewise.
Alright.
Good night, guys.
Have a good
Yeah.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.